What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Aviators channel. So, I don't usually do product reviews. I mean, unless it's like something epic, and today is something epic. So, I've been struggling to finish up the Cessna, and one of the last remaining things is the headliner. And the problem I have with the headliner is it's in perfect condition, other than over the years it's kind of yellowed. And so I don't want to spend thousands of dollars to, like, go buy a headliner, have it fitted, done right, and so there's some aftermarket products that work pretty good, but they're not permanent. They flake off. I had a chance to see one after about 3 years. When you try to dye it and get rid of all that yellow, it just kind of flakes off and it looks crappier than when you started. And so that set me off on this mission to find stuff that would work, and I think I did. Not only will it work, it's got crazy applications for pilots who are into kind of taking care of their own stuff. And anyways, long story short, found this company called Rub and Restore. Don't get excited. It's not that. It is this company that's been producing these specialty vinyl restoring products for a long time, and they happen to be in Colorado. And so I loaded up some leather samples and flew over to Paonia, Colorado. Landed, great little town, great trail running, great mountain biking, had a fun time. It was an excuse to fly, and had these guys match the interior in both the Cessna and the RV with this stuff they call Rub and Restore, and the stuff works. So I'm going to show you here in a second exactly how well it works, and you be the judge. And but you're going to love this stuff, and then I got more to tell you about how else you can use this. So here we go. Okay, so let's pretend for a second that somebody gets in your airplane, and this is a spare piece of interior stuff that I had. And let's say that they get in your airplane and they got big old clod hopping shoes, and they scratch up your interior just like that. Well, this stuff is crazy simple to fix repairs like that. Now, if that really happened, you'd put some filler on it, obviously. But I'm just going to take it right out of the bottle here. And you just lay it up right on the scratch. And it's perfectly matched to the interior. And so they just kind of go away. And now let's say you want to do metal. Well, this is water-based. Is that going to work? Probably not. So you need to mix it with something. I chose to mix it with 2-part epoxy. And the stuff I have is right here on the shelf. It's just this, stuff you can get at, here we go, Walmart. And I'm going to show you how to mix that up real quick. And I tell you what, the stuff, epoxy, we love it and we hate it. We love it because it's so durable. We hate it because it fades in the sunlight, it turns yellow, gets all gross looking. The other thing we like about epoxy is it naturally lays out. So, imagine shooting something with a gun. You get orange peel, you get other stuff. The epoxy, you don't have to worry about that. But the reason they don't use epoxy on like cars or anything that's going to be outside is because it fades so bad, but it's still really, really, really durable. So I'll show you how to do that right now. Okay, so here's my 2-part epoxy. Here is the dye I'm using, this Rub and Restore stuff, that where you guys can see it. And here is my mixing cup. So what I'm going to do, this is 50-50 2-part epoxy. I'm going to put it just enough to paint a little piece of metal right there. Right there. Then I'm going to take the Rub and Restore, and I'm just going to drop a few drops is all it takes. I mean, like I said, this stuff's expensive, but a little bit goes a long ways. So there is the color that I'm shooting for here. I'm just mixing that epoxy really good. Now this is going to be the most durable finish. I mean, unless you hard chromed. Here's my metal. I'm just going to paint this stuff on. And it's counterintuitive because when you think of painting it, you think, oh, you're going to leave brush marks. Well, epoxy will naturally lay up for you. I did a piece of wood here a little while ago, but now those natural bubbles that you see in epoxy, those will pop out. And here we go. So that's as good a coverage as you're ever going to get on aluminum. And you can imagine this is a panel piece or something. Leave it dry, it'll lay out perfectly flat and be done. So here is the piece that I just painted, and you can see that it's got a mirror-like finish. The only imperfections that you see in that finish are the imperfections that are in the metal. Pretty darn neat. All right, so there you go. Really easy to do. You know, I think a lot of people, you know, when they think about painting, they think they're gonna have to go get polyurethane mixed and matched. This stuff is way easier. I'm gonna do the, you know, all the kick panels in the Cessna that have some scratches on them. I'm gonna do, and if that's metal, I'll use the two-part epoxy with the rub and restore dye. And then I did a panel on the RV. I'll go ahead and insert a pic of that so you can see what I'm talking about. And there you have it. All right, first product review, I think maybe. I don't have a dog in the race, but if it helps other people, then I'm happy to share. Stuff's expensive, but you know, if you compare it to what it costs to do a headliner and fabricate a panel and go have polyurethane mixed and blah 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 blah, you know, one little bottle of this could save you thousands of dollars. And so if you know, spend a few $100, a couple $100 on a bottle, it's probably going to last you for years and years and years and years and save you tons of money instead of having to deal with repair stations and all that kind of stuff. And perfectly legal under Part 91. Just a good product. So hopefully it'll help some of you. And okay, if you like this sort of thing, like, subscribe, comment. Until next time.